That HarassMap is a dream. So phase one of the dream is to get people to actually report harassment. And then what? What's phase two and what's phase three? Where do you want to go with this?
Sure. Well, the first thing that we're trying to do is help in the moment. So by sending a report, people have an action that they can take. Like for me, a very frustrating thing is that when I'm harassed, I don't feel like there's anything I can do. Like there's nothing I can say that's not going to be laughed at. There's like I can't catch the guy and beat him up. I can't like do much, you know. So it makes me feel better just to have something to do. For every report that's sent, they'll get a response with a referral to services that already exist. So they can contact the NGOs that provide legal aid or psychological help or self-defense classes or how to make a police report or any of these services that are being offered. We'll also provide the map to the media to spread awareness. We'll provide the map to other NGOs working on passing the law to help establish that the problem exists and it's still a problem, and to police to help them to increase their presence in the areas that are bad, especially. And for our part, what we'll do is organize teams of volunteers, and we'll start going out on Saturdays or something and talking to people in the communities with the map, shop owners, people who are there, maybe even police, maybe people who are just hanging out on the streets. You know, this is kind of up to the volunteers who they want to talk to, but people with presence in the community. And we'll take a copy of the map and so that they can see how their neighborhood is compared to other neighborhoods, and discuss with them the issue, maybe discuss some of the reports that came from their neighborhoods, and ask them to get involved. And so the first step in getting involved is to notice the problem. So now what we find a lot is that people say, oh, I never see sexual harassment happen. But it happens all the time. Like, we know that it happens all the time.
Of course.
So the first thing we want people to do is actually to look out for it, to notice it. And then when they see it happen, to say something. Like, we don't want to encourage any violence or vigilante, going out and catching the guy, but at least say something that shows that it's not okay, that it's not something that's acceptable in this neighborhood. And what we're hoping to do with this, little by little, person by person, is to create an environment that doesn't tolerate harassment. Right now, if there's people harassing other people, like groups of guys or whatever, they kind of encourage each other. And no one really tells them that they shouldn't do that. There's no consequences. And so we want to start establishing a social consequence that used to exist here.
All right.